welcome back to She-Ra Season 5 Instant Reactions. I'm Hope Molinax. I am the owner and webmaster of geekygirlexperience.com, and I'm going to be continuing watching She-Ra and reacting to it and freaking out about it. I'm so excited to continue this journey. I'm so excited for the new season, and I'm gonna cry probably at some point. She-Ra, this is more like Feels-Ra. I got jokes! Bad jokes, but I don't know. Today, I will be watching Launch. Oh, and these instant reactions will come out as fast as I can edit them, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to be watching Season 5, Episode 2, Launch, and it says, while Adora takes a much-needed rest. Good. Mermista reluctantly leads the princesses into the fright zone. Oh, it's a Mermista episode, I'm so excited. So Entrapta can trace Horde Prime signal. Oh, Entrapta! So yeah, I'm so excited to get started on this. And just a reminder, I swear like a sailor, so warning for swearing. Let's do this! I'm so excited. Hopefully there's no more death jello. Also, at the end of every episode, I made a She-Ra bingo card, and we will be checking the She-Ra bingo card to see if we get bingo. Who cares about bingo? It's starting. Oh. Oh, Entrapta. It's like the evil Wizard of Oz.
Adora, rest! Swiftwind, head! Everyone,
Bo's gonna make such a good dad one day.
And it's up to us to make a plan to find Glimmer. With these!
Yay, the minifigures!
We don't need an infinite universe of information at our fingertips, full of countless planets and stars and...
Entrapta!
This isn't like a fun field trip for you to run more of your messed up experiments. Our
Excuse you.
friend's out there. She's betrayed us before. For all we know, as soon as she sees Horde Prime's ship up close,
I'm sorry.
just to join his army.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need to stop here because I need to talk about Entrapta for a second. Because they're all not trusting her and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. Like, these guys are the heroes and they're the good guys and stuff like that. But I was recently doing a rewatch and I was watching something like Princess Prom in that episode. And when it came to Entrapta, they didn't even try to ever understand her. And what I love about Entrapta's writing, because they make a lot of heavy hints that she's not neurodiverse, and they're like the princesses aren't even trying to understand her, while she is actively, constantly, in her own way, trying everything to understand them. And I honestly don't blame her that she left, because, well, for one, you know, there's the whole thing that they didn't know that they left her behind and all that, but she didn't betray them. If anything, they never reached out to her to try and understand her on her level. The only one who ever tried to actively understand Entrapta was Bo, and understand like how she works and why she works, and Bo's always been Entrapta's best champion. But like all the other princesses are just like, no, she's kind of different from us, you know, she has all the science and stuff and we're magic. And I don't blame her, because that's why I really like her relationship with Hordak. Yes, I understand Hordak's an evil murder guy and stuff like that, but him and Bo are really the only people who ever tried to understand Entrapta and saw her brilliance and accepted her difference, and because it was part of who she was and liked her. And so like the whole thing with the princesses is they're as much at fault for Entrapta leaving as Entrapta actually leaving, because they never tried to take the time to understand how she was different and how she worked, because she didn't fit their norm. And it's such really good writing, and because none of these characters are perfect. Every character is flawed on the show, which is why I love it, because these characters are allowed to be flawed, and they're allowed to fail, and they're allowed to have this space to fail and stuff like that. And so I'm hoping part of the season is them realizing that they're just as much at fault at this, and that's why I love Scorpia in this scene, because she's the one that's going, she's brilliant, why are you doing this, and why are you singling her out when we're all different? And that's really good coming from Scorpia too, because she was the princess that was also the outsider as well, so she understands this point of view. I mean, the Horde, for all its faults and like wanting to like take over the world and stuff like that, it does a really good job of showing the group versus the individual, because we know people like Kyle and Lonnie and Rogelio and Scorpia and Entrapta, like these are all essentially very good people. They're just on a not good cause, which are very different things. And there's a whole thing with propaganda going on too, because I want to do a bigger piece about the propaganda of animation, and She-Ra is a really great example of it, of how when you don't know anything else, you don't realize that you're evil, because, I mean, it took Adora leaving to go, oh my god, the Horde is wrong, and they taught me everything I've been this way, they taught me everything I know, but now that I'm getting this outside information away from them, I'm realizing that they're wrong. Which is what, like, Scorpia's whole arc last season was, oh my gosh, like, this is wrong. And it's also good, so. But I also still love you, Mermister. I love everybody. I love everybody in this She-Ra bar. And I also want to point out that, like, the heroes are not wrong to not trust Entrapta, because from their point, everything's about point of view. It's that classic Obi-Wan line of everything depends on your point of view, because from the way they see it, they were betrayed by a fellow princess, and she left and she was helping and aiding the enemy. So I do want to clarify, like, I understand their point of view. There's also, though, this point where they've never ever given Entrapta a chance to be one of them, and they've never accepted her as one of them. And I mean, hell, Scorpia was a force captain, and they've accepted her because she's the magic princess, not a tech princess, which apparently are two different things. So, anyway, let's watch.
You should not be here.
Ugh.
I wasn't.
Prime has decreed
God.
that you are a parasite. Nothing more than the dirt beneath this.
Oh God! Ah!
Little sister,
Oh!
you rebel against my command.
Ah!
Prime?
Ah!
Prime sees all, little sister.
I mean, that absolutely has to be triggering for Catra, because that's exactly how Horde used to treat her. She-Ra spirit!
We sneak past the bots, and then if any of them see us, we punch the bots!
Yeah, Frosta!
Sounds like enough of a plan for me.
Ugh.
Your Majesty,
Ugh.
thank you for joining.
Oh.
Do you like them?
Worlds you destroyed.
He really is like Thrawn.
Take no joys, no war, no pain.
He's like Thrawn Thanos, Voldemort.
No beginning for the universe.
Just punch him in the face, Glimmer. She's seeing her father!
How?
Do you recognize him?
Oh!
Let me
Yeah!
Never help you.
Good for you,
Will
Glimmer.
never win.
Punch him in the face. I don't know, it's a little degrading to keep Entrapta on a kid leash. Ah! Oh!
Oh, hello.
She's...
Very technologically advanced.
Oh, I love it how Entrapta's like, hello, robots. You're my favorite now.
What do we do? Only care about tech. Are you all mad at me?
Oh,
You're seriously just realizing that? Yeah, we're mad. You don't consider how your actions affect other people. Even people who are supposed to be your friends. Like us. The ones who are getting beat up by your dumb bots. And
Oh.
the kingdoms you almost destroyed.
this is what I was actually really hoping was going to happen. Like, the understanding of each other and how they both act differently. But understanding why they're all, like, such a good unit. I've also really enjoyed, like, Mermista and Perfuma's story arcs over the course of the show.
It's the sewer system.
The sewer system!
That was so gross!
That was so gross!
Okay, goodness.
Anyway, like, Mermista and Perfuma have had such good arcs. And I'm really hoping Natosa and Spinnerella get that too. Ooh, the portal. I almost put on my bingo card there would be some kind of portal.
Are you Shira?
Shira's not just a title and
Sorry,
a sword.
I just know how much I miss her. Not just her strength, but
She's not a separate personality, Adora, she's you.
destiny. You did good today. We've got your back anytime.
Entrapta has friends! Entrapta has friends, I'm happy.
Not Shira anymore.
But I'll always be your Wilson.
Oh, it's twins! Damn, Frosta! Oh, there's so many more bots.
What do you think, Micah? Have we wasted enough of their time?
It is Micah dressed as She-Ra! I just like the bearded She-Ra. Please, someone cosplay that. Please, please, please.
I trust my daughter's friend. They saved me.
And trapped in these guys what up?
Save her.
And Glimmer and catch up and stuff. You guys know ships always take, like, priorities. Gosh, there's so much crammed into this episode. Catra, Glimmer, team up.
To mock me some more? You heard Horde Prime.
Oh, so good. There's so much crammed into this episode. Oh, Shira's not disappointing. I'm so excited. Okay, so, I should speculate. Wild speculations. My wild speculations is, I do hope that there is going to be a Glimmer Catra team up. I mean, it's kind of inevitable. It's the course of the story, and that would narratively make sense because they're the only two people there and they kind of have to. I really hope they also address their past issues with each other and the whole, and really, like, Adora's a very important person to both of them, so they do have a reason to team up together. I'm so happy that Entrapta got to be in this episode because, like, that's been, I do wish there was a thing where the princesses actually noted, like, yes, we never really took the time to get to know you before. We're sorry for that. Let's address this, but it wasn't addressed. Not the end of the world. I am just happy that they took steps towards something, and yeah. All right. Oh, bingo card. I don't think I have anything. Ooh, Glimmer reunites with her father. She didn't reunite with her father, but now she at least knows that Micah is alive, so that's a really cool thing. Shut up. Shut up, Fitbit. I'm having feelings. So, yeah, I don't think we did anything else on She-Ra Bingo. So, yeah. Alright, you guys. Well, I'm Hope Molinax. I am in charge of GeekyGirlExperience.com. I also have a Patreon. I also have a Patreon over there, so if you like what I do, feel free to follow me. And, yeah. Alright, on to the next episode. Alright, bye, guys.